glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field? The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Sooners headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. At the 35, he's got room. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's a give to Bothwell. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this first down. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Headed out to lead this team is John Mateer. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. They believe they can run right here. Makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. Touchdown Sooners! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Taylor wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to Fluff. Turns it on in midfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Mississippi State right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Oh, what a cut! Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Calls his own number. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. And the Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Bothwell. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldog! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air. It's Mateer. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside. It's Robinson. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route.
Going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff to Xavier. There's a crease. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And a lot of times when you see...
And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Right on target this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Taylor wants to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Leaping grab for a big gain. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Handoff for Robinson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going deep. Makes a deep grab. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 20 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Crimson Tide trying to push that win streak to 9 in a row. This team knows exactly who they are. They've taken on the identity of that head coach, and they are a serious contender. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Stark Vegas. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Mateer. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun. Wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Wide receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of diva in it, right? Like, they're always open, aren't they, according to them? And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much. The defense takes advantage like they did right there.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Snags it, and he's open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hand.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And that one will put them up here in the second half. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off-play action on first down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Under fire. And it's a sack.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a hot...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline. There is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, exit.
Time to take a shot. And he went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Man, you think you've got the defense reeling. You just hit them with a big one. You're going to do it again, and instead, sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you deliver the haymaker the play before. You got your opponent on the ropes. You're swinging for the fences on the next play, trying to deliver the knockout shot, and you can't keep your QB protected. Nice job answering by the defense.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
After that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead, kick a field goal here, and make this a 2-possession game.
And he got it! And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to Robinson. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Moving out to the right. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Grab behind the line. It's West. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Fluff. Got enough for the first. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot.
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoil.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.